Hey guys! Today we're delving deep into a thought-provoking topic. What does America need to do to defeat China? Let's go back to the year 2020. During that year, an American seminar called Civilian Technology Integration into Space Technology was hosted in San Francisco. The conference saw the participation of high-ranking officials from the American military, including Elon Musk, the founder of SpaceX and a successful entrepreneur in rocket launches. When discussing the future development of Americans in space, Elon Musk suddenly frowned, displaying unusual concern. Observing his unease, General John Thompson of the American Air Force shifted the discussion to military topics and stated that the military strength of the Americans is far superior to the rest of the world, and China is not a cause for concern. Unexpectedly, Elon Musk directly contradicted this statement, asserting that China is no longer the same as it used to be, and we should not underestimate them. As soon as he spoke, General John Thompson's face changed, and he immediately asked, "Mr. Elon Musk, what do you think Americans should do to defeat China?" With these words, the entire venue turned serious. After a moment of contemplation, Elon Musk had an answer that silenced the entire audience. What did Elon Musk say at that time? But before we dive in, we kindly ask you to show your support by liking this video and subscribing to Machine Eye. We value your thoughts and invite you to share your opinions in the comments below. Without further ado, let's embark on an extraordinary journey. In response to the question posed by General John Thompson, which was beyond his own field of expertise, Elon Musk smiled slightly and said,
Well, I think China's a real interesting country, I have to say. The thing to appreciate about China is just that there's a lot of really smart, really hardworking people there, and they're going to do a lot of great things. This is sort of, independent of Chinese government policy. They're just going to do a lot of interesting things. The thing that will feel pretty strange is that the Chinese economy is going to be probably at least twice as big as the US economy. Maybe 3 times, but at least twice. And that assumes a GDP per capita still less than the US. But since they have about 4 or 5 times the population, then it would only require getting to a GDP per capita of half the United States for their economy to be twice the size of ours. And as I'm sure people in this room know, the foundation of war is economics. And so if you have half the resources of the counterparty, then you better be real innovative. If you're not innovative, you're going to lose.
Yes, there are no shortcuts, only continuous innovation and vigorous research and development of new technologies. Elon Musk's answer did not mention any strategic tactics in the military aspect, but directly pointed out the essence of the problem from a technological perspective. Elon Musk, a top figure in the field of technology, a member of the National Academy of Engineering, and a close partner of the American military, is also someone who has invested in China for many years and has a deep understanding of the country. Hence, his response resonates with profound insights. His answer was enough to alert the entire United States. Why is that? We all know that in certain fields, such as drones, artificial intelligence, and 5G technology, China has far surpassed the United States. However, overall, the United States still remains the leader in the field of technology. Nevertheless, some people still believe that the United States must increase its research efforts in high-tech fields to maintain its position as the world's #1. What does this mean? In simpler terms, it's like someone saying to Dwayne Johnson, "You need to exercise more to avoid being defeated in WWE matches." But doesn't Dwayne Johnson understand this? The only explanation for this situation is that Dwayne Johnson is getting old and can't do it anymore. Elon Musk's answer might sound like a cliche, but it unveils the bottlenecks the United States currently faces. The advent of nuclear weapons revolutionized the rules of warfare, rendering traditional combat methods inadequate. Therefore, to To win in modern warfare, it is necessary to completely outmatch the opponent in terms of technology. The Gulf War is a perfect example. In 1991, the United States swiftly defeated Iraq at a negligible cost thanks to advanced high-tech weapons. In this war that lasted less than 6 months, while the Iraqi army suffered around 100,000 casualties, States lost a mere 148 soldiers. This advantage was brought about by technological superiority. In future wars, technology will also play a major role. Unmanned drones, stealth fleets, and artificial intelligence might dominate the battlefield. In these areas, China is far ahead of the United States. The conclusion is clear: the situation is not optimistic for the United States, which may struggle to defeat China in a potential future war. That's why Elon Musk's response carries such weight. That's why Elon Musk gave such an answer. So, why does the United States still need Elon Musk to remind them of the importance of increasing research efforts? This takes us back to the colossal anchovy effect in human history, the Cold War. After World War II, the world entered a phase of the Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union. During this 43-year-long confrontation, various disruptive technologies emerged. For example, we all know the power of nuclear weapons. But they needed to be transported to the battlefield by planes, which was inconvenient. That changed in August 1957 when the Soviet Union successfully launched the world's first intercontinental ballistic missile, capable of delivering nuclear weapons right to the doorstep of the White House. One can imagine how afraid the United States was at that time. Therefore, in 1959, the United States urgently developed its first intercontinental ballistic missile named Atlas. In addition to the competition in the military field, there was also an intense space race. On April 12, 1961, Yuri Gagarin successfully entered space aboard Vostok 1, becoming the first human to do so and the first to witness the full view of the Earth. This astonishing achievement reverberated worldwide, leaving the United States in awe. A mere month later, the United States sent Alan Shepard into space. From then on, a relentless rocket launch race ensued.
Liftoff of Space Shuttle Atlantis on mission to...
The pinnacle of this fierce rivalry occurred on July 21, 1969, when Neil Armstrong triumphantly set foot on the moon.
Hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity, hippity hop. Da 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 da. I'd like to evaluate the various paces that a person can traveling on the surface. You do have to be. All right, you do have to be rather careful to keep track of where your center of mass is.
To achieve this historic feat, the United States invested a total of $255 billion in the Apollo program, accounting for 1/5 of its research budget at the time and 0.57% of its GDP. The magnitude of this investment can be imagined. This competition persisted throughout the Cold War, and the United States and the Soviet Union did everything possible to suppress each other. Whether it was an arms race or a space race, it was essentially a technological competition. Therefore, during the Cold War, the technological levels of both the United States and the Soviet Union were greatly propelled. But alas, with the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991, this fierce competition came to a screeching halt, and the largest anchovy effect in human history vanished. The United States no longer had a competitor breathing down its neck and could no longer invest as much money in research projects as it used to. After all, whether they conducted research or not, the United States was still the number one in the world. Gradually, the United States' investment in technology declined from being the global leader in terms of GDP proportion to being ninth in the world. Another significant reason is that technology investment does not guarantee direct returns like general investments. A large amount of funds could be invested without yielding any results. American capitalists are more inclined to invest in the oil and finance sectors. Even if the American government encourages capitalists to increase research investments, how long can such policies that contradict the will of the wealthy last? The American presidency changes every 4 years, and policies change accordingly. Capitalists will certainly not easily give up opportunities to pursue profits. After all, the United States is a democratic country. Even if American capitalists are as concerned about the nation's overall situation as Elon Musk and are willing to contribute their wealth to the United States, can that guarantee the United States' victory over China in the technological war? The answer is, it cannot. This is because American capitalists, including Elon Musk, have overlooked a crucial point, which is the people, the fundamental element. If the United States only focuses on research investment without improving the well-being of its people, it will not only be difficult to achieve short-term results, but also lead to a massive wealth gap and poor living conditions. Of course, things may not have developed to that extent yet. After Elon Musk's statement in 2020, he faced criticism and accusations from fellow capitalists who believed he was using scare tactics to promote his Starlink project. They considered Elon Musk a complete fraud. In response, Elon Musk had nothing more to say except for a 7-character poem in Chinese posted on his social media account, Xiang Jian He Tai Ji, translated as "Why so impatient to harm each other?" This phrase may be incomprehensible to Americans, but Chinese people should be able to understand how tormented Elon Musk was at that time. So, what do you think the United States needs to do to defeat China? We would love to hear your thoughts and insights in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to stay updated with more fascinating content. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.